Hi, I'm Jason, and this is my 2-year-old. Wave. Good job. And today we're going to make a podcast. So, what should we make a podcast about? What was that? I see. Okay. Sounds like rhinos and trucks. Trucks? All right, so the first thing we have to do is log into Jellypod and clone our voices.
No.
And then I cloned my voice. So I went ahead, first thing went into the host section and created the Timmy host. I went ahead and gave him a name, backstory, gender, and then over here, I chose the clone option, and then I uploaded a sample. I did have to record him and then cut out the times when I was prompting him to speak, but nonetheless, it was like a little over a minute of audio that I added in here. All right, and then you have me, the other host. So here's my clone. I did the exact same thing, backstory, clone recording, but for mine, I actually recorded in the platform because it was much easier just to record. And here's how I sound. Hi, I'm Jason from Jellypod. Building something great takes passion and teamwork, and that's pretty good. Okay, so then after you make the hosts, I went ahead and made the podcast. So I made a podcast called Daddy Time. Daddy Time, a humorous podcast where a father and a son duo dream about their future. Then I went ahead and clicked create. So that was that first page you saw. It's the Daddy Time is selected. And here I went ahead and just said, a podcast about, I think I went ahead and said about space and garbage trucks and our dreams for the future of NASA and going to space. And then I'll go ahead and show you the actual one that was created. So go ahead and go into drafts, and here you'll see on the left, this was the first thing created. It is an outline. So the name of the episode gets created, the description, the episode outline. I went ahead and edited it down to 1 chapter instead of having 3 chapters, which is the default. And I threw in some little jokes about can I ride shotgun, etc. Then I hit generate script. And then I went ahead and created a script for me here on the right. I did do some editing. It had some long word, it would say whoosh, but with lots of O's because it was trying to be like a toddler, but the audio ended up coming out kind of weird. So I trimmed down the whooshes, and I think there was a slurp after spaghetti that I trimmed off. But all in all, I think it was a fun script. And then I clicked generate audio, and then we have a podcast. So here, give it a listen.
So, Timmy, you told me earlier that when you grow up, you're going to drive a garbage truck to space.
Yeah, it's gonna have big wheels and it goes whoosh right up to the moon.
The moon? Wow, that's ambitious. But here's the thing. How do you get the garbage truck up there?
So I'll go ahead and just attach the link to this thing right in the description. You can give it a listen. It's 2 minutes. And that was Daddy Time, a toddler, a wild idea, and a podcast that somehow made it to space. If you've got a voice and an imagination, even half as wild as Timmy's, you can make one of your own today. Clone your voice, generate a script, and turn it into a podcast in minutes. Links in the description. Go make something incredible.